school honeymoon is officially over, and for a lot of families, that means the behaviors are starting to show. Morning struggles, homework battles, classroom challenges, it's all piling up.
So what's behind the shift and what can parents do about it? Here to help us make sense of it all is Patty Maxwell from Engage Kids. It really is. It takes about a month. The excitement starts to wear off, the new feeling of kids and lunch and new friends and all of that stuff, and now we are into the real work.
Yes.
So they're starting to feel it.
Yep, the honeymoon period is over.
Yeah.
And this is also the time of year when school starts to get a little bit more difficult, right? The first month, 6 weeks or so, everything is more review and it's fun and it's who's in my class and what are we doing, and now it's like time to work.
Yeah.
And so it can get really difficult for the kids.
Absolutely, and difficult for the parents as well. I had no idea that Common Core math, being college educated, was going to throw me the way that it has.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Not
and
easy.
Today we have a fishbowl with some common circumstances that we're all going through, and Heather and I are going to read them. You're going to help us get through them.
Sounds good.
I love this.
All right, you go first, Cal.
Okay. When my child comes home from school, she's a total emotional mess.
Yes.
Screaming, crying, refusing to talk or really do anything. How do I handle it?
Okay, so she needs to decompress. She needs to relax a little bit. So I brought in some really fun sensory kind of activities. These are some different things that you can utilize. Yes, and so something like letting her just relax on the couch, kind of stim out on something like this and have a good time. Any of these things can be super relaxing and calming for someone. So what do we want to do when they first walk in the door? We want to
Tell us about your day. We want to know
how did it go?
How did it go? Did you sit next to someone?
And that is just continuing to poke the bear.
Yes,
they just went through 6 hours of this. They needed some time to relax and take a break.
Maybe it's the equivalent of why we sit in our cars before we go inside.
And we hide.
Yes.
Just for a few extra
Quietly
minutes.
drive home.
Yes.
No music. Yeah, same thing. The kids need to come home and decompress a little bit. And if we give them a little bit of time, then they can rejoin the world.
Absolutely.
This one is actually for the parents, which I appreciate because I know that sometimes when we get overwhelmed, it can be passed on to our kids and they start to feed off of that stress. So here's this one. Sounds like I wrote this. We have 3 kids all with different schedules and activities going in opposite directions. I feel completely overwhelmed. How can I manage it all? Is this me? Did I
was going
write
to say,
this?
honey, asking for Heather.
You know, find your team, right?
Yeah.
So if you have 3 kids, you're outnumbered already. So this is where you ask for friends to help with driving, grandparents to help and come over after school and help with homework or help with meal prep so that you can walk in the door and not be a crazy person yourself. Things are already put together. Maybe you take Sundays and you meal prep for the whole week.
Yep.
Trying to make sure, again, it's proactive, right? Being as proactive as you possibly can, which sounds great. In the moment, it might be a little bit more difficult, but also calling in your team.
Yeah.
It takes a village truly to do all this anymore.
No one does it alone.
No.
They have a staff. All righty, Patty. After school, it's always busy. We have so much to do in such a short amount of time, and my kid refuses to do their homework. What can I do?
This is really...
So I love using stuff like this. So just a picture schedule. This can be utilized for any age group, right? So from the littlest all the way up to the oldest ones. And it's just showing them what is coming next so that they can predict what's going to happen. Now, will they still fight you? Absolutely. So, you know, if the first thing on your list is to have a snack and we'll take a break and then have a snack, utilizing a timer with something like this can be really beneficial, right? So you have 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that timer is so cool.
Oh my God.
And it comes in all different colors as well. But, you know, giving them the time so that they can see it. And then there's the auditory piece as well as the visual piece to give them that awareness that this is happening. And then when the timer goes off, it's not your fault, it's the timer's
And
fault.
that is the thing. I think our kids think we make up time.
Right.
Because I'll say 10 more minutes, it will be, but then Nora will come over and be like, you cut that short. Like, I promise.
Well, I like the board that you gave us too. You can put that in any order that you want. So you can work with them so they feel a little bit more of that control too if something isn't working for them.
Yes, and if you have some flexibility, you can let them actually decide what comes next.
What's going to come next.
Yes, completely.
Patty, great stuff. Thank you
good.
so much.
Thank you. If you'd like to learn more about Engage Kids, check out our website, kdk.com/talkpittsburgh.
Still to come on the show, from paragliding to publishing a book, your bucket list ideas are totally top tier. We're revealing some of your responses with Kiki. The 3 o'clock drop is next.